looks good. I think we're chilling. All right, folks. We're live. I think I have audio. Yeah, we're looking good. I am going to be honest with you. I have no idea where we are. It's been a week for me.
We're at the Korvac Empire thingy. The
Zavid.
bugbear place. Zavid.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right, Mr. Yes, you have descended.
Gun for people.
Completely forgot. Yes, gun for people. You guys just made the purchase of a lifetime there. Getting a whole bunch of cannons and weapons ready. You have appeared. Let's change the music then. You have appeared before the Zavid Emperor, hoping to either get arms for folks or just get direct assistance in the battle to come. You are heading out very soon to make war against the Sundered Forces. You three
It'll be the exchange of direct services.
Yes. You stand now before Emperor Kel Zaved, a renowned war boss who has tapped into some level of divinity, it seems. They lead a legion that is the greatest army on all of Aelinor. You stand now before the Menagerie, which is a collection of people that he has gathered underneath himself from various places that he has either conquered or heavily influenced over the years. They now stand ready to defend him as you make your case. You stand before him. An audience has been made available to you.
What's the time of day?
Time of day, let's see. It would be very late, I believe now.
Because we did shopping in Danya. It would be like right in the morning.
It would be extremely early in the morning, actually. Because of how long it took you to buy the weapons and things like that and actually get them onto your ship.
Yeah.
Because it was so many cannons, and now it is it's fast forward so much time that it is now early morning. I will move the calendar day forward.
Yeah, we were just arriving at sunrise.
We spent the whole day shopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. It is now the 28th of Gath. Who's the first to speak?
I will. So it's early morning. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say good morning, members of the Menagerie. I have returned with some of my companions, and we're hoping to strike a deal.
At this, Connor Lokenner kind of raises an eyebrow and raises his chin up to you, kind of looking back over at the Emperor, who kind of gives you this grin as he puts his arm up to his chin and kind of nods. Let's see your offer, then. Bring it forward.
Well, let's discuss the situation we have at hand for the world and the worlds beyond. We are, ordered to set forth towards the stars to reclaim as much land as possible. And I understand that you guys are, you guys enjoy and are good at conquering lands. We can take you out there. However, I want to ask, what is your orders from your god? And what is your country's directives at the moment?
Our directive is to ensure that we remain when others fall on this world, should it ever happen. And in the eventuality that Acheron bleeds, we are to sound that horn and to rise to defend our homeland.
So are you planning on moving a large amount of your forces to Acheron? Wait, that's a different plane, right?
Yeah, that is
clear?
different. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
if
Are you
needed.
planning to move? Okay. So before that, are you also uh like was your goal to set out towards the stars as well, or I'm just trying to understand if our goals align at the moment.
Our goals for now remain unchanged. We have no aspirations of setting out forward bases that far out of our sphere of influence. Were that to change, were that to be made more important to us, perhaps some sort of viable method of transport or resource that might be of influence to us, of any sort of import, then perhaps that would change our mind. Brea wants us to conquer. Don't get us wrong, we will do so in due time. But there is a methodology that must be followed.
There are many planets and moons to be conquered above or out beyond Eleanor. We have transportation if that is land you wish to focus on. We can do so. That would also align with our goals of reclaiming planets for ourselves, and by ourselves I mean for all of creation. Uh, on behalf of Eleanor, and of course the court of 20.
My legions are vast, you know this. I am not without resources to send your way. I want you to understand, whatever I do give you, whatever we either trade here now or exchange in the future, I will want a reward of at least equal value. A claim that Gray can be proud of. But you are a reasonable sort.
Yes.
I just wish to know what your aspirations are. Do you have a mark in mind? What can I gain from this conquest?
We have multiple destinations in mind. For the system of Artus, it has 3 planets and numerous moons and even an asteroid belt that surrounds it. Our goal is to sort of start small and work our way up, even to the star. Perhaps you can join us for the first part. When we'll start with the asteroid belt, move on to the moon, then the planet, then the star. We already have a prior contract with a different being to provide them the one of the planets. However, the moons are unmarked and unclaimed, and probably something you guys can take charge of.
What do you know of these moons?
At the moment, we have not much information of them. We just know that there are 3 of them, and we still need to arrive there to survey the environment and its habitability. Is that a word?
Yep, that is a word. Yep, you got it.
Okay. But once we do, we can certainly share what knowledge we have and work towards conquering it.
Do you ask now for a scouting force, or do you want something for the main event of this climate of this combat?
Scouting should be fine, but what kind of scouting forces I guess, would you be able to provide?
There are a number of Vanguard units that I would be able to lend under your control. Smaller forces of Goblinoid that either Hobgoblin, Goblin, that I could send under your provision. You simply watch over them. They report back to me. They, in turn, help you in whatever conflict that you would have going forward.
I think some scouting units would be beneficial once we set foot on the moon, but assuming there is more threats there, I think what we would need more is an actual army, a body to fight with.
He nods.
We have recently made purchase of what would be the right word? Unique technology
A shit ton of guns.
for warfare. Yes. Do you guys possess firearms, or are familiar with them?
Connor will come up. Some of us do. And he kind of whips around these two little flintlocks and puts them away. You see that he has like multiple pistols kind of around his gut area. And he begins to walk forward. Let me inspect them. Why don't you?
Okay, I pull out a blunderbuss. I didn't purchase any muskets,
Okay.
but if one of you guys want to pull one out, maybe Greg.
We're all on the
Alright.
ship.
I only have cannons.
Oh, okay. We'll have to show him later.
Sure.
Well, I do have the Stelter, the axe gun with me.
Oh, actually, speaking of, did we see cannons like on their way down? Like, set like pointed at our ship or something.
You might have seen like one or two, kind
Okay.
of spattered around, but they have a lot of ballista and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
They have more like strange sort of arcane towers set up too. That almost look like the Eye of Sauron a little bit, but they instead burn with like a green sort of haze, and they're more like a flame sitting atop a tower. That is what they're, you would surmise might be their actual like best weapon.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we show him the different guns we have.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I have a custom. I can show him the custom blunderbuss
Sure.
for longer range too.
Inspects. Right. He walks back over to the Emperor. He whispers over to him. He gives a nod. A good trade, then. I have some sorts that I have available to you, should you need them. These will come in handy.
If I may ask, do you guys have a sort of arms R&D department?
We have a number of tinkerers and engineers that attempt to build great weapons of war from all walks that we've conquered.
Well, I myself am an inventor, but we also have with us a sizable crew of gunsmiths that we can utilize. Perhaps together, like as in our crew and myself and some of us, we can work with your R&D group to further improve the technology of these to help our war efforts. If that is, we can basically trade technological discoveries. If that is something you would be willing to do.
This would be agreeable. Our kind can benefit greatly from some of the knowledge of the far west.
Very well. Then we can maybe arrange that. I know Greg purchased a bunch of the crafters. Would that be something you'd be willing to do?
160 of them.
Jesus.
Does it sound good to you, Greg?
What?
You
We got guys for guns.
like, yeah, like, so kind of send some of them to his R&D group. Well, we're gonna be working in the R&D group.
You will get an exchange. What I will lay out here now is that what you will get is access to the Zaved siege weapons, but also their vehicles.
Ooh.
The Zaved have cars. Nobody else has cars.
Oh.
Yeah,
that
I
is
spilled one.
I know one person that's
Well,
Yes.
I know a guy who has a car.
there is one guy who has the car of all cars amongst you. I want you to understand that cars is spelled Karz.
Oh,
oh
okay. The pun.
Warwick. Am I right?
Yes. No. Yeah. They are of orc and goblin invention, of course. They are nasty, almost sentient vehicles. That
Spelljammers
that's
for land.
spit flame as they rip across the deserts. So you would be able to start making more of those vehicles now with this
Ooh.
exchange.
Okay. Besides that, I was gonna say, so your sights are on Acheron's defense, should it be necessary, and on the conquering of the lands beyond wherever we can travel together. Yes.
And the expansion of our domain on Aelinor. That will remain unchanged.
If I may make a request in terms of that, would you be willing to spare one nation I have in mind?
He begins to laugh. And what nation would that be?
It's not that they don't want to work with you, it's just so we can provide them a bit of time to sort of grow and develop, and then it can help. You would be doing me a favor if you were to harden them for at least a bit of time. And that would be Eastgard.
He kind of grins. Eastgard's days are numbered. But
I was planning on taking them anyways.
it will be a number of years before we set out that far. I will tell you that I have legions across nearly every nation of Nermora and the dunes beyond. But make a persuasion check. Actually, on
Okay.
this one.
Hell yeah. Persuasion. Let's go.
17. What I will say is they have a number of years. That is all the courtesy I will grant you in this regard.
Very well. I understand that war is inevitable, and you guys are obviously very good at it. And we also hope to. Well, we also have to.
And
Conduct
extremely
it.
fun.
My ultimate goal, and I'm sure you will laugh at this, is to end wars. However, that cannot happen unless war takes place. You see, and I understand the expansion of your domain is a priority of yours. It's just that if we can take the war off of Aelinor, for me that would be preferable. And there are many, many stars and planets and moons to conquer.
My hope is that my conflict here takes all of Aelinor, that there will not be wars on this land forever. We will have war across the plains rather than on this one gem of a planet.
I did mention in my last visit that my goal was to create a united front, and if war is necessary to do so, then that will be the path I'm willing to take. However, it is not my first choice, you see. But either way, if our goals align in that sense to create a united front, then I'm on board with you and your efforts.
He kind of nods. He looks around. He shrugs. We are in agreement then. We will make this exchange. I will forward you some of our tinkerers and engineers. You will exchange us in turn for weapons manufacturing, and the weapons that you have provided us this day will directly give you an amount of soldiers that we have ready in our stores.
And we will provide transport to the stars beyond.
Of course. At a time when I have available information as to what exactly we will be getting from this exchange further, I will be providing you more soldiers at a later date.
Understandable. Kind of look at the other two. Is there anything else you guys want to add on to this?
Oh, I've just been wandering around the entire place and just looking at things, and only been paying half attention.
As Greg walks up to Nadzu, this massive hellhound that's like chained
I'm
up.
approaching it like it's a kitten. I'm
Yeah.
like doing like the anime girl kind of crouch down thing, kind of like reaching to pet it.
Whereas when Deus had come earlier, Nadzu was kind of like barking and stuff like that. When the three of you have arrived, Nadzu is now sitting there like whimpering as Greg has approached.
Does Greg still have horns and wings?
Oh yeah, well I have tusks.
And tusks.
And I have
That's
wings.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Oh, good boy.
Make an animal handling check. Might as well.
Thing I do have, I do believe. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I failed.
Oh.
He bites your hand
Oh,
off.
he's hungry.
Yeah, he tries to bite you before the Emperor kind of raises his hand and the creature like freezes and then kind of passes out in front of you.
His force choked him.
Sleepy boy.
Well, the Maori will lead you to your warriors. You'll make this exchange with them. Connor, go with them to surmise the goods. Make sure that everything is up to par with our standards. There's a legion of hobgoblins that will make great use of these weapons. Nods.
Where's Greg?
Greg is
Greg.
he's over by Connor now.
Hey, Greg.
Totally disregarding any social etiquette.
Yep. Can I help you too?
Oh, I thought you were gonna lead us somewhere.
Oh, right. Well, this way. Can I just squeeze through? Can I just
Yes. You can step over the frog.
Nope. Okay.
Trips him. Just kidding.
He dies. All right.
Hey,
Or-
Greg. You bought a lot of arms, yes?
Yes, 100 muskets. And
Were you hoping
making 6 a
to
day. What?
were you hoping to recuperate some of the costs? Because I think if you sell some of them to the Zavin
No,
Nation.
I was planning on taking fort strongholds to recoup the costs.
Okay, all right.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. That never came into the
Selling it
exchange.
just diminishes my power.
Greg, if that's something you wanted to propose too, that would be up to you. Now would be the time for
But-
that.
Well,
But also-
we got men now, right?
Yeah. Well, we haven't been told how many men, but
Yeah,
yes.
it'll be
How
directly.
many men?
It'll be directly proportional to how many weapons you fork over, because that was what was
Ah.
talked about.
Okay,
Oh,
but
we're forking over weapons?
And I'm trying to let Greg know if you want to sell some of the firearms, it would sell for more outside of Adanya.
Well, yeah. That's basic milking there.
But if we give them enough arms to get a large enough army so that we can pillage enough, I think maybe we'll make
My
our money
business
back
proposal
better.
was for something that we would probably lose very little, and they would gain greatly.
Well, I mean, it's up to you however you want to do it. I'm just letting
Hey!
you know this tip.
What is the stronghold that's the biggest thorn in your side?
We march for Dranakan today.
Is that the strongest one that you have a problem with?
No, but it is the most important one to me.
Oh, okay. How many guys do you project on losing on that fight?
We expect losses in the range of the 10,000s.
Better
Ah.
question. How long do you think it would take you to siege it?
The siege of Dranakan should take 3 weeks at most.
If you give us like 300 guys, we could take it out this afternoon.
He raises an eyebrow, he looks down at you.
Also, Greg, don't forget that we have a different stronghold to siege in the Glasslands.
Yeah, we can get to that.
We want to prove ourselves right here, right?
This
now.
could be a good afternoon activity.
Okay.
I have an urge for senseless violence right now.
Call this trust building.
Understandable, but if you will allow me to sort of engage in conversation with the Dranakan
Pretty much like
kingdom before we actually engage.
permanent ownership, like of 500 guys and whatnot after we take the stronghold. It seems like a reasonable deal if we could take it for them, and half the spoils inside of it.
Okay, understandable, but again, we can potentially not lose any men if we can force them to surrender, just based
Well,
on our.
yeah, but most of what he'll lose is 300 men.
Zoolander.
And they'll do a lot of damage to it.
The Emperor calls down to you, Greg.
What? Hello.
If you take Dranakan for us, with some help, I will send your way, sure. I will give you half of the Imperial Palace there.
Oh, I just want the spoils. I don't want the stronghold itself.
No, that's what I mean, yes. The spoils within.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that'll do. First Pixies.
Understood.
So can we open a world map? I want to see where Dranakan is. I forgot where it was.
Sure.
Is it on this continent? I'm pretty sure.
It's if it's not on this continent technically, then it is kind of attached to it. Let's see here. World map. Here we go.
Yay, we are here. Dranakan.
Oh yeah, it's like right. Yeah.
Oh,
literally here.
it's neighboring.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait, they haven't taken it, even though they neighbor it.
They're going for Goratha.
Oh, okay. Well, since that is sort of our goal now, what can you tell us about their nation?
So Goratha is let me see here. I believe that one is the Kobold capital. Yeah, no, it is. It is. Goratha is the Kobold capital over on in the Dunland section. They are the more how do I say, like, warlike kobolds than the ones out in Versia, who are much more like they're like pups compared to them in size. The Gorathan kobolds are very much similar to Dragonborn in appearance, but just much smaller. They're much more fierce.
Are they cunning like kobolds are?
Yes, yeah, very much so. That's why they actually expect to lose numbers to this city, this capital city, within this area. Goratha, is also the only thing that's really blocking them from getting any sort of foothold in the Keldum Sea area. So they want that very badly.
Are they skilled in arcane arts?
Some of them are, yeah. They have martial types of across it all. They have a number of like monasteries and religious things. They are a very like deeply religious thing, but they also have arcane means as well. And a vast sort of like skirmisher base of military folks. But they're very cunning. Yeah, so they're good at holding out and defending.
perhaps I can send one of us to sort of ask for their surrender and declare war. I mean, sure, you've already declared war on them, but sort of declared a. How would you even describe it? Like, we're gonna fight you on this land. We're gonna engage at this time and day. I don't know if they do that, but
Well, like, what, like, brunch or no, breakfast and lunch. What is? Yeah, brunch. Yeah, like brunch. I can go in there and say, "Hey, I'm gonna fight ya. You can like choose to surrender or do it. I really hope you continue fighting though." And then we get invaded at noon. Yeah, I mean, maybe have lunch first and then. Yeah.
it depends on their numbers. It could be troublesome to root them out if they have
Well,
many hidden.
they did say that 10,000 of them would die sieging this. If we think about ratios of sieging a fort,
Yeah.
less than 10,000 and maybe a couple thousand.
Did you have a plan in mind, Greg?
We go in and say, "Hey, surrender or die," and then like around after lunchtime, we pretty much warp the siege ship into the east wall and pretty much annihilate that and use that as a temporary fortress to fire upon them, and I can kill whoever.
Should we look at our siege weaponry before we do so?
Do we get to use their also custom siege weapon?
I'm assuming the siege ship can like warp into things.
It can. Let's just look at the weaponry, though.
Specifically like what they have at their disposal?
I mean, yes, like
Okay.
and their combined cannons and everything. We'll just
Yeah.
look at our armaments before we just come up with a tactic to,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, you've got the 2 spelljammers, you've got 18 cannons and stuff, like arcane cannons and stuff like that. They've got siege towers on site already. They're like actively already sieging this place.
Oh, okay. Then
so
it makes it much easier.
The battle has already begun. The battle
Okay.
has been going on for months now.
Understandable.
They're about to send out another wave. They're like, they're gonna go soon. So
Okay, so then once they send out their wave, we can warp in past their defenses and sort of take them from within.
We're gonna
It's
warp
either that or
into their
we-
defenses and
it's either-
take out
yeah.
their east wall.
I was gonna
Yep.
say it's either that or we go in before they assault, so that we soften up their walls and their defenses, so that their assault works.
If we can win with as little opposition as possible, that would be preferable, is how I see it.
Oh,
So
there's
we-
gonna be a lot of killing.
I mean, I want to reduce our losses, is what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I suggest we siege first before they send another wave in.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're just gonna die.
If they're actively sieging, then there will be no sort of negotiations to take place. Unless we can get right to their upper leaders, then perhaps we can force them.
I think. Pinpin is not gonna get too technical.
We don't have a map made, though.
He simply wouldn't.
no.
This is not what I had expected.
If he was Quiddy, he'd suggest shock it off. But
Well,
he's
this
not.
was the thing I said I was gonna do right off the bat.
That's true.
As soon as we
Uh,
got the weapons.
Yeah.
Think. How would we do this?
I would suggest that we just
Very
hit 'em,
violent.
and we hit them hard. I think an abrupt change of pace could cause them to get scared and surrender. Really,
Well, we don't know what problems we'll run into, so it'll really depend on that. I mean,
do these guys have any sort of larger siege weapons? Like like what we have flying?
Do the Zaved have flying things?
Yes.
No, not. Well, they have like dragons and shit, but so do the kobolds.
I see. Do they have any at this castle? Do we know?
They have dragons here. Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? They also have a couple rocks too, like the giant eagles.
I see.
But that's really what they've got for like large flying things.
I think those wouldn't be an issue unless they have a lot of them.
I think we win the air war. I think we could change the tide with that. Probably air superiority.
Yeah, I mean, we outranged them probably too. So,
Probably.
yeah. Okay, I mean, we can do it. I'm trying to sort of see our schedule here. Today's the 28th.
At between 3 and 4, we have to siege the castle.
It's a picnic.
We can't miss sieging this other castle, the Dunelands.
What's
over
really
here.
funny is like the siege of Garatha like actually happened like during other campaigns, like it's gone now. So this is like this just happened. This is like a thing, and
Oh,
you
now
guys
they'll
did it.
know.
Yeah.
Now they'll know who did it.
Oh, I gotta keep the cannon.
Wait, how did you determine that it was it happened with other campaigns?
It just did. There was a character who was from here,
Oh,
and the Zavid were gonna take it over anyway because it's just how they're.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
But we can expedite that time. Losses.
Yeah.
Here and now.
and can our Ramio ship sort of have cannons placed so they can shoot from the ship?
We can wheel them out quickly.
I don't know. The thing about it doesn't really have much of a surface. I would say that you'd be able to shoot through. You know what? I will say yes. But you have to put it on the production floor, and you have to like fire out of the walls, basically.
Okay. Will we be able to aim like that?
Not very well, but to a degree. To a degree, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll be at point blank range pretty
Is
much.
there any way we could tilt the ship so that one of the surfaces is flat?
So that one of it is. You could tilt it so that you have an angle to fire upon.
Well, can we tilt it so that one of the flat surfaces is parallel with the ground? So we can have a surface to just put all of our cannons on.
Yeah, you could stick them all on one side and just fire through.
Or I mean,
I don't
what
think
if
this is a permanent thing.
what if we use I don't know how flat the back of our flyer is, our Valifor ship is. But
You
if
can
we could,
you can fit cannons on the Fair Flyer still.
How many?
2.
That leaves 17 cannons.
Yeah.
yeah, we can't utilize all of them.
I mean, we could just take them and blow the fort. We could just wheel them over there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
if
that's
we
what
look
like
at
the 2 other 100 people that I've requested that will be used for.
Yeah.
do you I'm not going to ask for an actual map, but do you guys have a map of the stronghold you're trying to, like the location, the general environment and area? Perhaps we can place
It's like it's
our
off the coast.
cannons somewhere high up and far away, maybe, that can still hit them, because we can get to difficult places because of our ships, sort of thing.
They could mount the cannons onto siege towers. Otherwise, they could try to make use of a hill.
I was gonna say, is there just a hill?
Yeah, there is
Okay,
there is a hill, but that is contested territory, and the kobolds have easy access to that hill through underground tunnels.
So,
Interesting.
but if we can claim that hill, then we can place our cannons and we can sort of force them to give up with all our artillery aimed at them, plus our ship's own artillery, like our drill and our.
Don't we have boats?
We got a couple of ships.
It will be difficult to bring them here.
It would be
basically
pretty
because of
tricky.
because of their size.
I see.
Well, also the distance they are, right?
Yeah. Our boats are in Alhazar.
It's not the worst. It's only a little travel.
Only a little.
So, going back to the plan of firing out of Ramio, how many can we set up that way? 2, you said, or more?
I'd say probably about 6.
Okay. In terms of aiming, I can set up a network of eyes via the SBs, and they can sort of adjust accordingly. They're just basically flying cameras.
Yeah, my idea was just like you have a membrane wall along one of those sides, and you just stick the cannons across that membrane wall and fire out through it. The cannons would basically disappear through the membrane wall, and
Kind of cool. Kind of
Okay.
cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that could work if we can get 6 of them and then 2 on our other flyer.
yeah,
We could put one of the arcane ones there too.
Yeah.
Or we could put the arcane one on the ground since it has extended range, anyways.
and then the flyer also has a good laser.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
And we have the drill.
and the drill.
Well, the drill probably can't, because the drill aims downwards, right?
It's omnidirectional. No, you can just
Oh,
you can
okay.
laser shit. with
Never
that.
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We
It's
can
more like
just-
Ramio than I thought.
Yes, we could
yes.
just straight up raviol it. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Ramio technically has a drill that goes straight downwards, so I thought it was
It
like
It
that
does,
one.
but that's like a legit drill.
No,
Yeah.
so how
You're thinking of like a mining laser?
the Calamity Seed works is there's basically a little pyramid at the bottom that is the laser, and it just kind of like shoots out through the very bottom point in any direction that the person piloting or using the weapon specifically like wherever the gunner is kind of aiming towards, because alternatively, like at the very top of the Calamity Seed, you have a full viewport window that goes like 360 degrees. So that means that the person with the weapon can see in every direction. And then when the Calamity Seed opens, that laser is bisected into 4 different parts that act as one weapon, so that the stuff can fall out the bottom.
Okay.
You also
mean-
could Calamity Seed the fucking Dranican. That's true too, I suppose.
Oh. How fast does it take?
What are they
to-
dropping on us?
It's a mile a day for some of them.
So the seed itself is basically an explosion of like plant life.
Yeah,
Demon
of different
kind?
kinds of spores. Yeah.
We're
Oh.
basically spreading creep.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah, understandable.
I mean, okay, if we really want to take
Like,
hold
I
of-
kind of want to do it, but
if we really want to take hold of the hill, right, their underground tunneling is what would cause us trouble. So if we want to send our Calamity Seed to clear out the underground tunnels, then we can take what's it called, ground control. So we have some ground cannons and we have air superiority on top of that. That is something we could do.
well,
Take
if
the
we
major
plant themselves
town.
in the ground and into their walls, our mining laser has access to the underground.
Yeah, but then we would destroy the entire hill to the underground, you know?
Yeah.
We don't need
That's
to
alright.
do that, but we could.
I mean,
He didn't say keep it intact.
I suppose, but who knows? Maybe the tunnelers are good for mining. I would hate to lose precious mining resources, or at least mining tunnels that are set up already.
well, at least straight up strategic mines, tunnels.
These are kobold tunnels. They'll just
These are
fuck you up.
just-
Yeah.
These are just straight up for war.
Yeah.
Oh, are they? Okay, in that case, I don't really care.
This is full defense.
They're for
I'm
defense or
assuming
fleeing. Yeah.
I'm
they're-
assuming the enemy also, or the attackers also digging underground too.
Yeah, they have their own forces that do like tunnel fighting and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they
100%.
should have sappers.
Because that's classic siege warfare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what if we open with the drill to sort of collapse their tunnels, then follow up with our sort of calamity.
Well,
Seed
the walls are
minions.
their walls still intact?
Yeah, there's walls still intact.
I think we just straight up just destroy the wall and then just tell them hey, surrender and see how that goes.
Oh, like their castle walls, you mean?
Yeah, I think we just blow pretty much the wall down. Be like, all right, now what are you gonna do? Surrender, or we'll just run right in.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, well, the ground troops are all Zavid because we don't really have many ground troops.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're really just the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's. I mean, if with 6 cannons plus the drill plus our other flyer, we could probably blow a hole in the wall like instantly as soon as we arrive.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Blowing a hole in the wall would be like action 1.
Okay. And then.
It's like that's how we're arriving.
Okay.
And then I think we just try to announce, try to ask them to surrender right after that, and then see how that goes.
We can send in a sort of not sacrificial, but like we don't really care if they die, sort of messenger. I can provide that, by the way.
We can
And then-
send me.
You
No,
just send some random guy to die.
No, I can provide that. No worries. I literally have my birds. Okay, my birds are
You
meant for
can
this.
go die.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna surrender. It's
I can also-
obliterated.
I can also send Thaddeus. It's not a big problem.
Actually, how long does it take for that undead spore shit to take effect on dead bodies?
It could take as little as 1 day, depending on how potent the sample is.
I'll be right back.
Well, if they're dead, how long does it take to reanimate them?
If they're already dead, then yeah, 1 day. You would get a collection of people after
Okay.
1 day. Yeah,
That's
and that's just for the
long.
spores to spread, right? That's just how it is.
What is your goal with having an undead make an army?
No,
of
I was
undead?
planning like if we send a messenger or whatnot to tell them to surrender or die, and they kill the
Oh.
messenger, and then throw them to whatever corpse pile they have. That would be an issue with them.
Okay, I mean, don't worry about the messenger. I can handle that part.
Well, I was
Communications
planning
is,
on just going myself.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they'll attack you, maybe,
Maybe.
or try to capture you, maybe. But yeah, I mean that could work. Actually, you know what? That I can do that, and then I can get you out of there with emergency transport via my SB.
Well, the very worst, I eat the seed.
Oh, I mean, you want to save that for
Well, yeah.
outer planet travel.
Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of other things. Ooh.
Okay. Sure. We can do that, and then depending on their answer, we can instantly teleport the ships in and blow a hole through the wall. Okay.
Let's do
That sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Said, shock and awe.
tell me exactly what's going on here now.
So we first set up our cannons,
Okay.
so they can be ready to fire as soon as we warp in.
While you guys do that, I'll go talk to them.
On the Calamity Seed, you mean? You set up the cannons
Yes.
on the Calamity Seed and on
Yes.
the not on the Feral Flag. What's it called? I don't remember.
Valifor?
Valifor. Okay. I will get you a character sheet for that eventually. For both that and the Calamity Seed. Okay, so you set those up. Your cannons are prepped on your ships. What next?
I think we're having. I mean, we can all go technically as long as we stay close by. So it'll be the 3 of us can kind of fly in potentially. I don't know if we can teleport in if they have NT teleporting.
I was planning on
Defensive.
flying around.
We can attempt to fly in to their to their top brass, send them a message that if to ask for their surrender or lose your defensives. basically. And then depending on their answer, we send in the ships to fire at their wall and blow a hole, and then we let the Zavid do the rest.
So the
that
messenger goes
sound-
first before the detonation of the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
the plan. Are you sure you
Uh,
want to go in, Greg?
I'm fighting.
Okay,
Okay,
because I
great.
feel like that'd be the most difficult part of this plan.
We'll bring in the ship out of sight of the area first.
Sure.
Well, I mean, the ships will be they won't even be present until we.
Till we strike. Yeah.
Yeah, because
We'll
I can always
teleport in
tell.
and
I
we'll
guess the
we'll let the
pilots.
Zavid know that we're here too.
Okay. You meet with this hobgoblin war boss and a few other like high-ranking legionnaires of the Zavid horde, who all look fucking menacing as shit. They look like
Aye.
they've been at war here for a while. Greg, you fly forward off to Garatha. The city is already sort of ablaze. You hear and see swooping dragons kind of circling the city. You approach unimpeded, though. You pass over the walls of the city.
Oh no, I don't even do that.
Okay.
I kind of fly around a little bit, and then I land just outside of the archer range, outside the walls, and I'll just walk to the gate.
Okay.
They shoot at you.
You see a bunch of little faces like poke over the wall. And you hear one of them call out.
I'm here to see the commander of this fortress.
You hear a voice kind of call out, "What do you want?"
I am here to see the commander of this fortress.
"What do you want?
To give a deal.
What's the deal?"
Surrender or die. Preferably before the afternoon.
Make a intimidation check.
Intimidation check.
17. Okay.
I just lost Fate of the Conqueror.
Let's see. You hear some like murmuring. "Why? What you gonna do?"
We are gonna fuck your shit up. Mostly me personally.
You hear some murmuring.
I felt it was a bit sporting to warn you first, or give you a chance to not play.
"We're not gonna give up our city without a fight. We've been fighting
Okay,
you
then.
fuckers for months. Give us
I
your
walk
best shot."
away.
Okay. You walk away, and you are not shot at, actually. But you do see a number of little bows and things like that, and weapons kind of mounted on the wall in your direction, watching you as you go.
All right.
Like
Good
one arrow
morning.
would probably like whiz by.
Yeah, I'm not even phased by that.
Yeah. You return back to
You-
camp.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
Did you relay the message to us?
Yes,
Okay, in that case,
I chose to play.
then I guess we're attacking. We'll have Valaflor fly in, and then the Ramio will just teleport right beside Valaflor once it's in position.
Okay.
Like in range.
Yep.
And then they'll open fire at their wall.
So flying in at hundreds of miles per hour, you see this manta ray. Who's on the manta ray right now? Where is each party member? I want to know this.
Oh, I'm gonna be on the Ramule, and I'll step off of that when we get there.
Gotcha.
I think I'll have Thaddeus on the Manta Ray, and then
Okay.
Deus will be on Ramio.
Ramil, where's
You
Pinpin?
know what? I'll split up too.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
I'll-
I forgot you could do
Yeah.
that.
Yes, Revenant too.
Yeah, you know, I got that thing. Might
Yeah.
as well use it. I'll have Quiddy on Ramil, and I'll be on
Not only you're splitting the party, you're splitting
the
yourself.
Manta Ray.
Quiddy's like
Weird.
Kobold Wars again, huh? Nice.
Yeah, here we go again.
Here we go again. All right. So yeah,
That would be easier.
the hundreds of miles per hour, this ship is flying over, and it arcs across, this city as Ramiel teleports in. Is it teleporting literally into the city walls, or are you trying to get an angle where you are able
Right
to laser?
inside the wall.
Okay.
No. Wait, are we?
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I thought we're shooting the wall from outside.
Oh,
can do
we're
it.
teleporting inside the wall.
No, but we have to destroy
That's
the
the
wall.
most assured destruction.
Can we shoot at it if we teleport inside the city wall?
Oh, we can shoot under it.
You
I
can.
mean, with our cannons.
Yeah, you could. So
Yeah,
if you
well,
were to
yeah.
teleport directly into the wall, you could get an angle. I've done this a couple times in like games.
We basically became their wall.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I
are.
know the drill is omnidirectional, but I don't
It
know
is
if the cannons
omnidirectionally. Yeah, you could fire through like in a line through the wall, right?
Oh, okay. So the drill itself would be sufficient? Because
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna use the cannons to also bust through the wall.
Well, I mean, we can
No,
use the
I'm-
cannons just
No,
start
no, we're
blowing up
using
other
the cannons to
structures
shoot on the
and
troops,
defensive
houses and
structures and
whatnot.
The
whatnot.
Calamity Seed will take damage by teleporting into the wall, but the laser.
How much damage?
It will take. Let's see. I think 100 force damage.
How much
How
health
much-
does it have?
1750.
Wait, what's taking damage?
The Calamity Seed will take damage if it goes into the wall. The beam only
Alright.
does 39. It does 5d12 plus 6 to these walls, and these walls have like hundreds of hit points.
Okay, we don't need to teleport inside the walls. Okay, we don't need to necessarily make repairs on our ship. Okay, so we'll just do it safe is what I will insist on, and then we'll just kind of
What's the range on the mining beam?
1,000 to 2,000 feet. Yeah, it's a solid object, so you don't have disadvantage. So yeah, it's
Alright,
2,000 feet.
Alright, we could just like teleport above their city and just start beaming away at their arcane cannons if they have them.
They don't have anything like that quite. They have dragons. That's their big thing.
Oh, okay. I'll fight the
Any
dragons.
other defenses like ballistas? Or
They
whatnot?
they have ballistas, things like that. They have like cauldrons and stuff like that.
I think we just destroy all their defenses.
If we're high enough above them, can we kind of shoot at their ballistas and their artillery without return fire?
For the most part, yeah.
yeah, they won't be able to get an angle on you, especially if you're teleporting in. You know.
And I'll fight the
Okay.
dragons as they come.
Well, since the Valifor is more mobile, maybe the Valifor can help fend off dragons while Ramiel is destroying their walls and their artillery. Is that possible? Because like Valifor obviously outspeeds any dragon.
How much does the laser do on Valifor?
The laser on that thing does. Let's see here. So sorry. I went the wrong way. You're looking at so one of it does 90-10. The other one you get to fire multiple times, but does 48.
Do we get both of them?
So when firing the arc cannon, you can make 3 ball lightning barrage attacks or 1 storm lance attack. The bolt barrage does 48. The storm lance does 90-10. It has a range of 1,800 feet. The other one has a range of 400.
I see. 90-10 is pretty good. On top of 2 cannons, which I don't know where we want the arcane one. Does Ramo want it?
Oh, we have the laser and like this, like 17 cannons.
You
I
can
think-
only have 6.
I think we can put the weaker cannons on Ramiel, and then like whatever strong ones. We can only fit 2, right? On Valifor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
So then one standard arc cannon, 1 arcane.
Okay.
And then 6 standard ones on Ramiel.
Sure.
Unless does Azavit have any better cannons than us?
No, they don't have better cannons than you guys. No.
Okay, never mind. Then we'll just use what we have.
Yeah. They have like siege weapon, like catapults and shit like that, but
Oh, okay.
it seems like they've
I mean-
been slightly like ineffective in breaking.
What do we
the
want to? What do we want to do with the remaining? What we have 6 used there. Well, 12 remaining.
We probably
No,
honestly
11 remaining.
won't be able to utilize them unless we sort of put them with our Zavid army and let them sort of use it. Because we can't use all of them.
Right. Maybe we just let them use it in a safer area.
Yeah, I mean they're artillery to shoot from far away.
Okay. I'd just let them use it.
Okay, so the Zavid have all the other weapons.
Yeah, they have
Okay.
11 cannons.
Jesus. Okay. Why don't we get attack rolls then?
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. So you're attacking above then with the mining laser. Keeping in mind it only does 39 damage per round, or an average. What are you guys targeting for your first attack here? You see a number of ballista. You see the wall itself. I'd say you see a couple cauldrons, things like that. But you also see a number of kobolds just on the wall waiting.
Probably the wall, because the Zavid army can't sort of approach until the hole is made in the wall. Like even if they get to the wall, it's pointless.
Okay.
So we have to make a hole.
Go ahead and
Concentrate fire on wall.
yeah, go ahead and roll whoever, just a d20. It has a flat attack bonus. You don't get to add anything to it.
I'll roll a
You have
d20.
advantage, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're at no. Are you attacking from close range or from far away? Or the 1,000 feet or the 2,000 feet?
1,000 feet's enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then you can attack with
yeah.
advantage. All right.
Okay.
We're out of range of the ballistas at 1,000.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so yeah, you'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage then. Like I said, that was 5d12 plus 6.
And I'll start circling the Ramiel.
Okay, all right.
Wait, are you on Valifor? Or are you just flying?
I think he's just
flying.
flying.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
just flying. Okay.
Yeah.
Fend off the
I'm waiting
dragons.
for the dragons.
He's the fighter
Yeah.
pilot
Yep.
on our
Well, he has dragon wings.
carrier.
Yep.
Gonna
go
get
ahead and
me
roll,
more
5d
dragon parts.
5d12, Deus.
Okay. 5d12. Oh, okay, that's above average. I
35 plus 6, so 41. Okay. With that, you will punch through. You will watch a couple of these little kobolds get vaporized as you fire through the wall and punch a hole through it. It's not quite fallen yet, this segment, but it has taken a number of damage. Go ahead and make cannon attacks now as you barrage down below. Go ahead and just give me flat rolls, whoever's mounting the cannon attacks.
Maybe Pinpin, Greg? I don't know.
It would be me and
Oh, okay.
Greg. It'd be you two. Well, are you flying or are you
Well,
firing?
you own the cannon, so
Yeah, you do own the
I do.
Yeah, we'll take
We got 6 of
Pinpin.
them.
I equipped like 100 like kobolds and goblins with the muskets.
So-
Wow, that's not very good at all.
Yeah. One cannon will completely miss. Let's see. 2 cannons will miss. Anything of significance. The other ones will all smash into it. Let's see. Go ahead
Oh, we're
and...
also looking for collateral damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a spare or a loose cannonball will hit a bunch of kobolds.
Yeah. Object can. Okay, so go ahead and roll me 8d10 and we'll multiply the result by 6. Or not by 6, by 3, 4.
Whoops, that's only 6.
Yep.
Need 2 more.
No, that's fine. 39. Oh, I said 8, didn't I? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. 51. So 51 times 6. The cannons were. That was a good call. 306 damage. You annihilate. Yeah, you blow a hole through the initial wall. Like 3 significant segments of it fall down, tumble down. Kobolds go flying everywhere. Siege weaponry just drops as the main like gate area, I imagine, is destroyed. Go ahead and the Valifor and the other cannons. Go ahead and make your attacks on those.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
it. What is it?
Let's see. Pinpin, why don't you make attacks with the arcane cannon and the other one, and then
Yep.
go ahead and just roll a d20 and add. Let's see. Are you doing the storm lance or the bolt barrage? Deus and or Thaddeus.
Let me see. Manta class. Lightning barrage or 1. Okay. Range. Okay. Target. 40. Okay. Stormlands. Oh, isn't Stormlands just better?
You only get, so you get
I'll
to
mostly
attack three.
reset.
You get to attack 3 times with the bolt barrage, and then yeah, the Stormlance you need 2 people to basically go through it.
Oh, I see.
The action
You know what?
of Valifor can be used to reset the weapon because they are attacking with you basically.
Okay.
They are
You know
living
what?
creatures. So.
Let's start strong. Let's use a Stormlance.
Okay, go ahead and attack them with advantage.
So 2d20
Yep, 2d20.
basically.
What are we attacking? Are we still attacking the wall?
That's up to him. He gets to decide.
So this is for Valifor.
Yep.
Are there any? Well, the wall has a hole in it already. So,
It does.
are there any? I'm looking. I'll probably aim at threats towards Ramion, whether that be artillery or dragons. So either one of those.
Sure.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Do you wanna target like one of these dragons?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Dragon.
All right. So then go ahead and roll damage. A green dragon will fly towards you. Go ahead and roll 9d10.
9d10. 9d10. Oh, that's
47.
pretty good.
Nice.
Actually, no, it's below average.
Um,
Actually,
Let's
it's
see there.
just above average.
and then you'll hear Valifor moo at you as it resets the weapon for you to use again next turn.
Cool.
Go ahead and make the weapon attacks pin. What are you targeting?
I'm going for dragons too.
Okay, there are 3 dragons total. There's a black one, a red one, and a green one.
Yeah, let's just keep going after the green one.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 and a 9.
18,
straight.
so the 9 will miss, but the 18 will hit.
Okay. It's the arcane cannon. What can I do with that again?
There are a couple different attack styles. Oh, let's see. Did you roll an 18? 18 will actually miss the dragon.
18 will miss. Okay.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh, it has no modifier? Is that right?
Oh,
In the arcane one.
sorry. Oh wait, you rolled an 18. No, it has a
Yes.
plus. Yeah, no, sorry. You rolled an 8. Yeah, that definitely hits. My bad.
Okay, I was like,
yeah.
it's hard to hold right to higher than 18.
Yeah. No, you're good. Roll damage. For that 8d10 against the dragon.
8?
Oh no. Sorry, that was the arcane one that hit.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm fucking up. Arcane cannon. You can do an acid jet, a fire jet, a frost shot, a lightning shot, or poison spray.
Hmm.
You're shooting at a green dragon?
Green one, yeah.
Maybe just use
against-
fire. I don't know.
Okay. Alright, I'll hit him with the fire.
Okay, so I actually have to make a dex save against that then. Let's see here. Saving throws, dexterity. He fails, so go ahead and roll. That's going to be 60-10.
35.
35? Okay, so he takes 35 damage on top of that. Alright. And now your surprise round is going to be just about done, I think. Greg, 2 of these dragons begin to approach you.
I start dive bombing one of them like a hawk.
That's badass. Alright. Yeah, you can fall 500 feet or whatever it is. Is it 600 feet? I don't remember.
In a round?
Yeah.
I can't remember how much it was.
10 meters.
Here, I'm just going to put you on Saturn for a minute.
400 feet for a full round. No, wait, that's acceleration.
500 feet in
More.
6 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Google.
Just casually in Saturn now.
Oh look, it's the Pharaoh 5.
It is.
Green lattice.
Green lettuce, yes. Alright. Hold for a moment. We're not even gonna use this as a battle map, we're just gonna get... I just need some place I can put hit points and stuff. Alright. What are we at? 207? Okay.
Yeah, I have like the bone claw, like kind of forward to me like a lance, and I'm just dive bombing.
Go ahead and put yourselves on this big green board while I get these dragons in here.
I'll probably leave an SB with the Zavid, the present
Yeah.
Zavid's ground leader,
I imagine
just so
so.
we can communicate. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And then adult black.
Oh wait, that's the wrong guy. Shit. There we go.
Needless to say, you guys will be leveling from this.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. We
yeah.
ball.
We commit war crimes.
Oh yeah. Hey. They said, we gave them a chance.
And then they said no. Yeah. I suppose it
And we
is
said,
just
"Okay,
war.
die."
Maybe it is just war. Maybe not war crimes.
It is just war. We diplomatically told them that we were gonna fight them.
Yep.
And that they should render, and they didn't.
You didn't
That's
use the
standard
calamity
war.
seed. That would have
So,
been war
you know,
crimes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True, true,
See,
true.
we only did. This is only minor warmongering, not
Yeah.
major war.
100%.
The SB will ask the war chief if they ask for their surrender before sieging.
Before like the combat continues. Well, we'll
Or-
get to that once these guys are gone.
Okay.
Well, we can actually just add that to the initiative order. That would, I think, be the better solution to that. 256. God, dude,
Yeah.
the dragons are built different. All right.
Oh, you guys killed one of those before.
Yep, I ate heart and it killed me.
You have the black
Did.
dragon.
And I put them back to life.
I had the black dragon and the red dragon.
God, I hate all three of those.
All right. Roll
Breakfast,
for
lunch,
initiative,
and
folks. Let's get that going. Let's get that going.
Initiative. Okay.
And then I'm going to add a hobgoblin for the other folks, and I'm going to add kobold for
Well,
you guys. Just do a guard drake. That sounds good.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, got a little better.
One. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, that's right. You need to select yourself.
Look at these
There we
initiative
go.
rolls, guys. 1, 3, 15. There we go. Alright. They get a pretty good bonus, but they roll like shit. 6. City will roll 18. Okay. So from here on out, each side will just basically take an action. Bragg will directly attack these dragons as you guys also make war against them. And that'll kind of be how it is. Alright, I will move. I'll say that these guys are over here. This is like the city. I'll draw a wall quick. With black, I think.
And somewhere outside the Ramiel.
I mean,
So-
does our ships outrange them, or at least,
Yeah.
far enough so it takes time for them to get to the ships if they do? Actually, I guess they're attacking Greg, so it won't really matter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah, Ramiel itself is 1,000 feet away from the dragons.
Yeah.
Dragons only have like a speed of like 140-ish.
Yeah, they're not that fast. Greg
I
is
guess-
basically just engaging him just to engage him at this point.
If we attacked first, the cannon is the closest we are in the other ship. So however far standard cannon range is.
Oh, for the Zavid, the ones you left with the Zavid.
No, for our... I keep forgetting the name.
Valifor?
Yeah, the Valifor.
Ah.
We're a standard cannon range away.
Well, the arcane cannon also hit, and that was a much slower or lower distance.
What? Does arcane cannon have a farther distance though, doesn't it?
No,
What's the distance?
the
of
fire,
arcane?
because you chose to do the fire shot, it's only 300 feet.
Oh.
Oh, what's the standard cannon's distance?
2,400 at disadvantage. The regular shot is
Lightning?
no. The regular.
The lightning is the 1200.
The regular distance for a cannon is 600 feet.
Okay. But the fire one is less. Okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
had no idea of that. Okay. 60-10 though. Okay.
Instead of 8d10.
Wait, what? Instead of 8d10?
Yeah.
So it does less and has less range?
But it has probably area.
we
Let's
should
see.
use the highest damaging one that they're not immune
And-
to.
Yeah, it is a line
Ignores-
attack, so that's the difference there, is that you can hit
I
multiple
see.
creatures. Yeah. You could probably, like, kill all the kobolds on, like, the wall or something like that with it. As long as they're not,
gotcha.
like, immune to fire. Alright, Pinpin, it is your turn. So what are you doing this turn? Or just do all the things that you are doing this turn, I suppose.
Pinpin is on other one. Pinpin's on Ramiel. Pinpin's gonna shoot the 6 cannons again.
Sounds good.
The wall looks pretty blown down.
Yeah, there's a pretty sizable gap in it now.
Okay, enough. Do you think people can just siege through it?
Oh, people are gonna
It's
burn
siege
through
wall.
the street. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. 6 cannons. The standing cannons. I don't even know if it's worth it to hit these dragons though. They'll probably just miss.
Maybe attack their siege weapons. Just make it easier for the
Yeah,
ground troops.
I'll just keep siege. Yeah, I'll just keep attacking siege weapons and
Okay.
kobolds.
Okay, so 3 of them miss. 3 of them miss,
Okay.
but the other 3 hit, so go ahead and roll and we'll multiply. So 8d10. So 51, okay, so 153 damage. You are able to destroy the majority of the defenses, as they only have about 35 hit points each, these ballista. And you blow through multiple kobolds as well.
Okay.
So that will be... I know how I'm going to do this.
I like to think. Do we just have some goons up here just helping reload? And
Yeah,
shoot
oh yeah,
these?
you have like
Yes.
fully crewed ships right now. All your guys are helping
Okay.
you, either your weaponsmiths or people that the Zobhead have given you for this conflict.
Okay.
Up next is the city. The city is going to bring, with the walls down and all that kind of stuff, they're going to send all of their guys through the tunnels and basically out through the front to try to hold things off. You hear an alarm horn sound down below as you see the scurrying of these, like, it's almost like rats beneath you, you're so high up. People making their way to a coastline. Trying to get in these ships that are, docked over there. You see another manta ray off in the distance come down and start getting people from what looks like a far-off monastery.
Oh.
That's
wait
right.
a
We don't
sec.
recognize.
It's another spelljammer, right?
It's another spelljammer, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello.
They're not partaking of the battle. They have instead gone to rescue these people from this monastery that's just off in the distance a little bit.
Okay.
Break the timeline.
Why is Gorb here? What is he doing?
Break the timeline.
That is them. Sorry, Red Dragon. Are you? So you've fallen pretty far, but you're not quite even to them yet, right?
Yeah, I'm doing like full-blown dive bombing, gravity assist strike.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna fly just towards you and hold his action until you come in range of him. Go ahead. It is Thaddeus' turn.
So Thaddeus is on Valifor, and so he's using the cannons.
Okay.
So that'll be basically his thing the whole battle, probably.
Gotcha.
So he's going to shoot at the same dragon he hit the first time with the same gun.
Okay.
The Storm Lancer?
Stormlance. Yeah, sounds good.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
So it's a D20 roll plus 9.
This is 1d20 this time, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
So it'll
so
miss.
14. Okay.
So this
well,
massive beam just glances past it, as it kind of dodges and let's see. Are you maneuvering the ship at all to try to like outfly this thing, or what's the goal?
So I figured the Valifor is way faster than any dragon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use it to. So Valifor's main priority is to defend Ramio, and so it's taking out any air threats, which I assume is just the dragons.
Valifor has a turn speed, like each round it can fly 5,400 feet. So.
Oh, actually, I don't know how the cannons work, but I will try to fly in a way where I can sort of hit two at once, if that's possible. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know how the beam looks like, but if I can shoot, I can line up two dragons and hit two or something. I don't know.
It is not a beam in that regard. No, it's just a normal. It's
The magic cannon is though, right?
yeah.
Oh,
The
okay,
magic
yeah.
cannon is this is a one target lance attack.
If you wanna light it up so I can try to get the magic cannon to get the line attack.
Yeah. So I guess
Okay,
I'll
okay.
fly in a way where our other cannons
Sure.
have like all three cannons have like the best chance of hitting.
Perfect. Go ahead and just make me any skill check you want to try to pull this off.
Maybe performance.
That'd be fine. Yeah, if you want to do a performance check.
Unless it's like sleight of hand. No, that's the performance. Oh.
Performance. Okay, so it'll be close. The other creature will have advantage on their check.
Okay.
But you can line it up so that he can take that first attack. All right, Greg, go ahead. You're dropping in. You're taking an
Alright,
attack at this guy.
Coming like right above him, dropping down. I'm gonna reach terminal velocity, and then once I've reached there and just about to hit the dragon, I will go turn huge and rage,
Okay.
and
Very
then adding an additional speed to that as well because of the hero leap. And I'm just gonna do like full-on gravity assist, lancing towards his body
Yeah.
kind of deal.
So make an
And I'll
attack with
probably take
advantage.
damage as well.
Yes, you will. But go ahead and take. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage. I will also need you to make a dexterity save as he breathes fire on you.
All right.
God, he's so cool, guys.
Well, first I'll do the dexterity thing. Oh wow, I take full face of that.
You take 72 fire damage.
Ow.
And do bring a breath weapon.
It do be a breath weapon. You are raging, so you'll take half of the bludgeoning damage you're about to take, though. So that's
Yep.
good. Okay,
Alright, and that'll
so
be a hit 30 to hit.
all right, I need you to go ahead and because you've fallen your full like distance, go ahead and
I,
roll 20d6 against this dragon, and then also you'll also take some of that damage.
Roller. 26.
And then you're free to make your other attacks.
Roll.
66. Okay. So you take half of that.
53, so I take out 8.
Oh, I suppose he's immune to the fire damage.
Yeah. So the 5 attack rolls.
Yeah.
Well, the damage for the actual initial hit, that'll be 30 damage.
I got the 22 in there.
What?
Yeah,
all right.
You're
yeah,
all good. Yep.
all right. That's right. Then 4 more attacks.
Ow.
2,
Ow.
3,
Ow.
4.
Ow. Okay. So 67 and then 48.
And I'm basically not assisting him to fly, so we're just plummeting to the earth.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if you knock him prone, he can't fly, right?
You'll begin to free fall.
Like, I'm basically the same size of him now.
Yeah. He's gonna make a strength save against you, or just in general. He will succeed, so he is barely flying. You are like colossal and like toppling him over, but he is able to basically not go into a full free fall. He's barely hovering. but he's not able to really move right now while you're engaged with him. Greg,
Yeah,
is, there,
stay in range of the Remiel.
is there anything else you want to do, Greg?
That'll be it.
Okay. Then it is Deus's turn. Deus, I think you're on. Are you on the laser with Ramiel?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So, question: do I know if the laser is like, because there's like a trait called siege weaponry? It does more damage to like walls and shit.
Oh, it
I don't know
definitely
if it
should
has
have that. I don't think I gave it to it, but yeah, it probably
feel
would
like-
have something like that.
I feel like it's meant for that, not
It
really
is,
meant for
it is.
like targeting creatures.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Well, we already made a hole in the wall. So the forces can get in. Is there anything past the wall that would benefit the army on the ground? If I make another hole or something? I don't know.
From what you know, go ahead and make a history check.
Okay, history.
23. You imagine that there are defenses interlaced across the entire city. Based on kobold cunning and things like that. They have sieged up not only the wall. That's not their only line of defense. They have traps and things like that all throughout it for at least on this side of the city.
Okay. I will target. I'm assuming I can't detect a trap from this far away. So
It'd be
I'm gonna
very
target-
difficult to do so. Yeah.
I'm gonna target whatever more obvious physical defense that's part of their fortress.
Yeah, that's fine.
With the drill or whatever it is.
Go ahead and attack with advantage, and then double the damage.
Okay. So what is this? +8 to hit.
So 14. So that will not damage even up to stone. Let's see. Defenses. No, it wouldn't even damage wood. So
too bad.
basically, it basically just glances off the surface.
Damn. Well, I guess that's his turn.
Okay. Up next, the Zavid are going to begin their charge forward. And
You got 11 cannons.
They are going to take shots with their cannons from very far range. 11 cannons, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I did eat some of the wrath jerky before the battle.
Understood.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
My lord. Only 2 of the 11 cannons miss.
Yeah.
So, with that, you watch as these cannonballs strike into the walls of the city, and it comes collapsing down as the last of the morale, the last of the defenses fall. It just took one turn. All that's really left now
Shock it on.
are these dragons. Yeah. You hear frantic cries from the city. These horns calling as ships are trying to make it so that people are now just evacuating as fast as they possibly can. Quiddy.
Alright. You can try to get a line cannon fire attack.
Yep.
Fire.
Okay. Well, so luckily it's just a save.
Oh, it's just a save?
Yep, but
okay.
you can
There's no...
you can attack once with the regular cannon and once with the arcane one.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it'll miss then. I'll say that's the regular
Okay,
one.
that's the regular one. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll go ahead and make one dex save. Who are you targeting?
We're doing a line. The first one gets advantage, though, so we
Okay.
said.
Yep.
So we're going for 2 of them. So we're going for the black one and the green one.
Okay. With the fire one? Understood.
Yes.
The black one will get a 25 and save. The green one. The serpentine, like green and black dragons, will kind of coil around it. But the adult green dragon will get hit, so go ahead and roll.
6.
They take half on a successful save. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, they still do. Okay, awesome. So go ahead and roll damage anyway for both.
60, 10, right?
Oh, I suppose he's gonna use a legendary resistance. Oh, he doesn't have it. He just has legendary actions. Let's see.
27.
27. Okay. 27, and he takes 13. All right, Quiddy.
That's Quiddy.
That's Quiddy. Up next, then, is the adult black dragon, who's gonna fly over to assist the adult red dragon. Let's see here. Adult black dragon, not wanting to injure the other dragon, despite their evil nature, they are going to take 3 attacks at you, Greg. A 26, 24, and a 20. What is your armor class, Greg?
Oh.
Hello?
Armor class 18.
18? Okay, so they'll all hit. So you take... And you're raging, so you only take half.
Yep.
I can't even roll that. Awesome. 1d8. Okay, so you take 8 acid damage. From the
Alright.
bite attacks, you take... I'll have it for you. Hold on, let me just do the math real quick. 8, 5, and 8.
8, 5, 8.
Yep.
So 21 total?
21, yep. Yes. And that is their turn. Up next is the adult green dragon, who's going to join in doing the same thing, I think. Actually, no. They're gonna make an intelligence check here. Yeah, okay. They will join. They'll still all hit. Greg, you take 3 poison damage, and then you take 10, 4, and 5, so 19 slashing and piercing.
And for... And what was the last one?
5, so yeah, 19 total,
Alright.
and then the 3 poison damage.
So another 21.
Alright, up next is Pin again. The city is in full retreat. The siege is won.
Pinpin is going to, you know what? Hold on. I think Pinpin is going to do a pro gamer move. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do this. At what level can I? 6, 8.
You summon 8 green freaks. They fall 600 feet. each of
They
them.
are. That's what they're doing. I'm gonna summon. I think I summoned 16 green freaks in the air. They just fall. They start falling. And I have them. They need to roll. They need to roll initiative.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's 20.
Okay, so
Do they just go last though? I don't.
do they have a bonus to their initiative?
Oh, let me see. Hold on, I need to add the green dweebs.
What a fucking mess. Oh.
Where the fuck are they?
There they are.
Yeah, I had to reset all my stuff, so I don't have them anymore.
That's fine. What are they called? Green dweebles? I don't have them anymore. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're not. Let me see. Let me.
Oh,
go
they're
to
called
my-
Duende. That's why. Not dweebles. They have a +3, so they got a
Duendes.
23.
Okay.
Do they get to go on this turn still, or no? How does that work?
Nah, it should just be they roll initiative, so it's
Okay.
so they have their own turn.
So we'll see what they do next turn, I guess.
Yep,
All right, Pin.
they're
Anything
just
else?
falling. Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. Your folks still get to take cannon attacks, right? So
Oh, okay. That's gonna be 6 cannon attacks.
Yep.
I'm just gonna try to attack one of these. I'll just try to attack the green dragon with
Okay.
these, all of them.
let's see.
I don't know if I get flanking. I don't know how that works.
Not with ranged
Cannons.
attacks, no.
Okay.
Let's see. One of them, 2 of them will miss, but but go ahead and roll damage for 4. You actually get a crit, so roll damage for 5.
Okay.
So 8d10, and we'll multiply
Yep.
by 5.
Oof, rough.
So he's dead.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, the city's still in full retreat. They're not really able to send many warriors out. The ones that they did earlier to defend have now just full retreated.
They're like, we're gonna don't beat them. 11 cannonballs start flying.
Fuck! Yeah. Okay. Up next is the adult red dragon. Let's see if they get their breath weapon back. They do not. They definitely do not. So they're gonna go ahead and... Adult red dragon. 60 foot. Oh, no. Alright, a 2d6. Alright, Greg, that's 3 hits. That's 1 crit.
Ow.
So you take 10.
And
Let's see. 7, 9, and then so that's, oh, I gotta reduce that out. Sorry. So 17 damage on the other one, and then 6. So 10, 17, and 6. And then 5
33.
fire.
Alright. Still up.
Still up, nice, awesome. And then it is the guy, the man Thaddeus.
Let's see. Thaddeus will look at Greg to see how healthy he is.
Oh, I'm fucked up.
Okay.
He's fighting 3 adult dragons.
He's coming in to
Two.
help you.
2. That's true. That's 2.
He wouldn't
guess-
lose to only 2 adult dragons, would he?
He will. I mean, how many people can man the Valafor ship?
1.
Yeah, 1 person
mean-
pilots, but the ship can also fly itself.
Oh, right, that's right. Okay, perfect. Then he's going to kind of get close enough to jump out of the ship to cast on Greg,
Okay.
and then kind of like tell the ship to, fly away again.
Okay.
But this red dragon is also really fucked up as
But
well.
to continue shooting,
It is.
I guess it would have its initiative somewhere. But anyway, he's going to cast heal on Greg. I read on Cyrenin's thing that I can upcast, but I don't know how many charges it takes to upcast. Let's see. Heal-
It should say.
It increases by 10 for each slot level above 6.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm on the wrong guy. Here we go. So heal. So it says you can spend additional charge to increase the level at which the spell is cast up to a maximum of 4 levels higher.
Yeah, so it's
But
1
it doesn't
charge.
say. Oh, okay.
It says
okay,
you
then.
can. Yeah.
So heal. Where's heal? Heal uses. God, where is it? Oh, heal uses 8 charges. So if I want to upcast it to maximum, so I can upcast it 3 times. So is it 3 more charges on top of 8?
Yeah.
Okay, and then let me just make a note here. So this is 40 max. So I guess I'll heal Greg for 90 HP. And that uses 11 charges. So I'm
90
at-
HP, awesome.
Well, wait. So it's 70 hit points originally, and then you're increasing it by 3 levels.
Because the max is 3, right? Like additional?
Oh, so that'll be 100 HP.
Oh wait, you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
100.
It's 10 for each upcast.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're good. I'm
That's
just
over half, yeah!
Oh hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That is Thaddeus' turn. So
Awesome.
I guess he's within range of the dragon. Oh, somewhere. What's the range of heal? Let me check.
60.
60 feet. So
Yeah.
he's within 60 feet of Greg, whatever that is.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, it is awkward on this map, but yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. This is just we didn't expect to do this today, so we're just trying to make it work.
I don't know why. I said I was
Should
gonna do it
always
last
expect
week.
I
more
know.
crowds.
Well, out of all the places to go to war, I didn't think Dranican would come out of my mouth, but that would make the most sense. All right,
Tis but a
Greg.
test.
Yes. Greg, go ahead.
Alright, let's finish off this red dragon. Doo-doo-doo. I start flapping, by the way, to maintain level now.
Understood.
Doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Page, there we go. That would be a 38 to, 22 to hit.
22 hits, I think.
Alright.
Let me just make sure.
That will be 38 points of damage with that hit.
38. Yep. That's
And
38.
then
He's still up.
at the 33.
He's dead.
Alright, and then as soon as he becomes lifeless, I will do tentacles. And pretty much slurp onto the black dragon.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. That will be 35 to hit.
So
19
19.
force damage, and plus the others.
Okay, so 9 other what's damage. Perfect. All right, Greg. Anything else?
And then 2 more maul attacks on him.
Okay, go for it.
Well, 2 more bone claw attacks.
Okay,
Oh,
both hit.
that's a beefy one.
That is a fucking beefy one.
Oh,
73
that's a lot of
damage.
damage.
Damn, Greg. All right, anything else?
Yep, 73, no regular damage. And oh yeah, I'll be grappling him too.
Contested strength, I think, or is it just a thing you do? I don't remember.
Might be contested strength. I can't remember with grapples. I
I will nat
I'm forgetting.
1, so either way, you're good to go. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I get it. 21.
Yeah. I got a 7. All right. Greg, you're good to go. Deus.
Well, since the ground battle has been won,
Yeah.
As we start to descend from the sky,
he doesn't have much to do now. He will. Well, there's only one enemy left. He's gonna.
I'm going to enjoy eating you.
Ramio's pretty far away, so I guess he will. Damn, even if he flies in, it'll take him several turns. He'll move the ship closer, I guess, so he's not super far away,
Okay.
and then he's gonna descend to to the Who needs help? I guess he'll go towards the Zavid, and then like their advance towards the city, and sort of actually, what would he do? Okay, I guess he'll try to go towards any remaining what's it called? It's the Dranican kobold leaders, maybe,
Yep.
and sort of like re-ask them to surrender, sort of. Wait, did they already surrender? Oh no, they're retreating.
They're retreating. Yeah, everybody's trying to
Right.
flee the city. They're trying to get to these ships.
Wait, they're ships? Oh, they
Yes.
have like.
It's a coastal city. Yeah.
Yeah, the water ships, not the flying ones like
Yeah,
we.
yeah, yeah. Huh. I don't know if you do that. Okay, well, what are the Zavid doing to the retreating guys?
They're not even there yet. They're just pelting the city with cannonballs.
Oh, they're still shooting.
Yeah. Well, they're in
Uh,
full charge. They just haven't gotten across the field yet.
firing.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess he'll relay a message. Well, how much of the Dranikin are retreating? Like, how much of them are still fighting back, rather?
You make a perception check. That's what I would
Okay.
say to see if there is any.
Okay. Let's do that. Perception.
14. Looking around, it looks like right now, from what you can see above ground at least, it's a full retreat out of the city. Everybody's leaving.
Yeah, it's only been like 12 seconds. I'll be surprised if Kazavid even knows what's going on right now.
Okay, okay. Then
Yeah.
in that case, he'll. I mean, he can use his bird, but he's just going to literally fly himself down, and then tell the Zavid leader that they're on full retreat.
Okay.
Just to update the situation. And yeah, that's really all he needs to do. Kind of conversate, be like, hey, we've basically won. Don't
Yeah.
need to destroy your property anymore, your new property anymore.
You hear an understood, as on their turn they fire more cannonballs. Thank you.
It's their choice.
Yes. They just destroy parts of the city again. They rip more holes into this place.
Understand.
Quiddy.
Quiddy, well, I guess I'm also on the ship that is flying very close to this dragon. Not that he needs it, but I will also just cast heal on Greg.
Yeah. Right now this dragon's
For-
falling.
80 health.
Oof. All right, I'm full.
There you go. That's my turn.
The dragon falls. I'm gonna roll 20d6.
All right.
The bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Of the ground.
Greg, you take 40.
Oh. Ow.
Oh, sorry, I rolled it.
Oh.
And you're gonna like the way I roll it, because describe to me how you suplex this guy into the fucking floor and kill him instantly.
Oh, right now I have this thing just rammed fully into its chest because I'm in the process of trying to carve out its heart,
Mhm.
and the final bash from the earth is just enough to crack its rib cage open,
All right.
as I have access to its heart now.
Yes, you rip open its chest cavity. You may do with what you may do with it what you will. Mental gym.
As the other two dragons fall to the earth just seconds later.
Yeah, they flop. The day is yours. The Zavid swarm into Garatha, taking it over permanently. You watch as Zavid Navy start clipping away. They have but a few ships, but they're trying to make their attack at the this kobold escape ships that are basically just getting pelted. A few of them do escape, but you watch as these Zavid rip their way into the city and conquer this capital.
Wow, that musical timing.
It was great.
All right.
Oh,
Does
and
a
you level up.
13 does a 13 pass for harvesting the heart from the green dragon?
It does not.
Okay, so I
But
got
the
the red dragon and
reaction
black dragon.
My,
But
my greed dweedles are gonna bestow luck.
Ah!
Good fortune as
Oh.
they're falling to their death.
They all just splat each one of them.
Oh
Like,
my god.
They've got that like split second where they give you luck, and then each one of them dies.
okay, I armors all three of them then.
Yeah. within the city, you are offered access to the grand treasure hoard of these dragons and this little kobold king. I will roll that now and see what we got for you.
Let's see.
What?
Used.
They already given up already?
They are already gone. Yes.
I've only killed 3 dragons.
Yes. Well,
I want to at least Godzilla this village.
Used. Wow.
Greg, there are little holdouts, but they're just kobolds. So I mean, you fill your day with slaughter, I'm sure.
Ah!
I only used 42.
I start like moving
cannonballs.
exaggeratedly slowly because reasons. As I swipe at like little hideouts.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Just-
Captain Wales? Was he part of the Fake Given meetup or no? Is he a fake? No, he's not fake Given. Right?
Yeah, Captain Wells. Yeah, Lucian. Yeah, he was sitting
Oh, he
next
is.
to Darkfeather.
Oh, okay. I guess I can't ask him to carve.
No, not these guys. He's heading out.
Damn. Okay.
Let's see here. What level are you guys now?
Oh, well, we didn't level
It'll be
up.
15 if we level.
Oh yeah, you do level. Hey, baby, it's level 15 time. It's my favorite time. Every time you
Oh,
get
it's
5 levels higher.
it's the
And now I
highest-
can be persistent rage.
There you go.
God, I didn't think I'd level up. Let's see what I get.
Each of you will gain 5 infamy in
Yes.
Dranican.
Oh,
Woohoo.
okay.
I have no idea what that does.
We become cool.
How do I
Yes.
spell Dranican?
Let me. I'll just take you to the world map quick. We don't need to be looking at a big green block.
Oh, I should probably put it down here. Wait.
Are you guys ready for a big copy paste?
Okay.
For all
Yeah.
the stuff we found.
Yeah.
Infamy.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Wow, we
bag of
rolled
stuff.
average. Awesome.
Here's
Wait, what are
that.
those rolls for? Oh. Okay. Hold on. Monday's bag of stuff. We still haven't sorted-
Hey, you know what this means? We can buy more weapons.
And then here are your magic items.
Oh, okay. Wow. I'm glad that's sort of put that right here for now. Oh God, the formatting. I don't
Yeah,
like
know.
that.
I don't like it
Oh
either.
no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'll fix it later.
What is a potion of infinite possibilities? Oh, it's from
Moss.
Tome of Heroes. Interesting. I didn't know that guy
If it's
was-
possible, it just sounds like vodka to me.
Put this at the bottom. I'll sort it later.
Painted gold
Oh.
child sarcophagus. That's very sad. What the fuck?
We just robbed a fucking
Yeah.
grave. Wouldn't be the first time.
That's true.
You know, I think that would be like the third time.
Oh, we've made up for all the guns we bought.
Yes.
Time to buy more.
47,000
money?
platinum.
Oh my God, we got a lot of plat. Let's go.
Holy
And
Yeah,
then like
my-
another 20,000 platinum and gold.
Ruby.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
want
big.
to make my own army. That's where my money is going. Oh, I still need to buy the Temple of Primaria.
I mean, we got what, over 500,000 gold from this?
I will be
Okay.
giving you guys a legion, all of your own, for winning this.
All right, 500 men.
I guess yeah. They they said it would take them months to do. We said, give us a day, give us a day,
Give us a
60
day."
good men, and we'll bring it to be.
and
We
it
did
took
it
you
like
12 seconds. Yes. I know. Some of those actions took a little bit longer, I think, but yeah.
We
I
bounced
would
back at
think
like
so.
3 p.m. It's like, it's done.
Well, we had to prove ourselves to the Grand Zavid Emperor.
Yeah.
Fib, what does reroll mean? I see reroll potion of.
Oh, that's
What?
just me. That's just my formatting. I copied.
Oh.
I can re-roll specific parts of it if I don't like it.
Okay, I'm just gonna not copy that part.
Yeah.
And this is the
Painted
last one.
child gold
I hate this
sarcophagus.
formatting. But I'll
I
fix
know,
that
isn't
later.
it sad?
I will mount that in
Jeez.
my personal quarters.
Okay, I
Base
have
level
copy pasted
spell.
everything. Let me
Perfect.
just say.
Oh, I can give that to for one of my midgets to sleep in.
There you go. There you go.
I
Really,
didn't
it's
even
not
read it.
airtight.
What do we get?
I don't know why it would be.
I'll give it to the mushroom. He likes dark places.
That's true. That's true.
Where's our magic items at the bottom?
Bench.
Cable. Oh, okay. Staff of Thunder and Lightning. Okay. Cube of Force. Okay. Wait, did we find out what the potion of infinite possibilities is?
Yeah, it's from a homebrew book, which is funny. I didn't know it could do that. Let me copy paste that one in for you because you might not be able to find it otherwise.
Okay. Let me get ready to edit that one.
Fucking dude, I'm going to scream. Holy shit.
Potion. Okay, here it is.
Dog. Is there a way I can like pop this out? Nope.
Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this.
Okay, I actually can't. I'm just gonna re-roll the potion. I have to.
Oh. Okay.
Potion of Supreme Healing instead, so you have 2 of those.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't
Right
use
here.
5e tools the right way anymore.
-2.
I could not select the text to copy and paste it.
I
Delete
can
that.
summon 16 Stegosauruses.
Holy shit.
Ceremonial
Wait.
Electrum Dagger.
Really?
I could do. Actually, yes, I can, because I could do. Maybe this. I don't know how this works. When I split, I can have 2 concentration spells going at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, you
Yes,
can.
you can.
So then I can do. Where the fuck is it? The Woodland Beings. It's advanced to summon 16 green freaks, and I can turn them all into CR4 beasts or high or lower
Understood.
with animal shapes. Yeah.
What do you guys want to call this legion of yours that you will be getting from the Zaved?
Oh, wait, let me save the changes.
The
Okay,
midgets.
cool.
Not
So
all
wait,
of
so
them will be midgets, but yes.
this loot is from
We're getting
Dranikin?
non-midgets.
Getting like hobgoblin. You're getting a whole bunch of fucking folks, yeah. Many of them will be goblins though, if you want them to be. That's fine.
All right.
What's up, Deus?
So okay, I just copied all the loot. This loot is from what we split of the Dranikin treasury. And now the Zavid are giving us a legion.
Yeah,
of
they'll be
people
giving
to
you.
use.
Yeah, they'll be rewarding you a legion as well, because that was
Okay.
part of the thing. Instead
How
of trading for
many-
guns, you're getting folks.
How do I record? Oh, you have it there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be putting it in there.
Can we get a number?
Uh,
what is it? What is a legion is made out of?
So it's a legion is normally 1,000. You guys are kind of getting a vanguard legion though, so it's going to be about 500 folks.
Okay. Of what kind of creature? Or types of
Goblinoids mostly.
creatures?
So orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, bugbears. I will be deciding kind of like what that looks like, but you will have leaders, you will have lesser guys. You guys will have
Okay.
your own. For every 100, you will have your own like kind of captain guy, who will be around CR6 or so.
Okay. And we just
and-
need to think of a name for this entire legion. Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Any ideas?
How many people is this?
About 500.
500.
500.
Give or take. Yeah. I have to figure out exactly how many it's actually going to be.
So they serve us now, essentially.
Yes.
The herders.
Okay. So I mean, our goal is to sort
Oh,
of
that's
lay
true.
claim the
It's not-
conquering.
It's not fame you get with Zaved, it's renown because they're a faction.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Okay, so I recorded our Dranikin infamy.
Yep.
And now I need to record Zavid.
Yeah. You'll get each of you will be rewarded 12 renown with the Zaved Horde.
Oh, okay. And this is called Zavid.
The herders. That's good. That's actually
Wow.
really good.
A combination of herding and herding.
Yeah.
The herders.
The herd. It's That's very Greg. I like that.
I thought it'd be like conquering type. Hmm. Hurters. Hurters.
God.
It's funny, right?
I mean, I don't. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Do we have anything better? Sorry, 12 renown, is it?
Yeah, 12.
Okay.
The great thing about Renown is that it's open-ended. So you each get 2 additional little prizes from that. Let me see here. And you can kind of pick and choose between a few things. So let me see. Zavid, what are the rewards here?
So I'll do it between now. And then I need to
We're
make
now,
one
yes,
for
Zavid Honor Kept. That is your rank.
Granikin. Oh, that's what they're
Each of you can learn a fighting style. If you so wish. Otherwise, you can gain weapons or additional folks to put in your legion. Each of you
What's
can
a
do this.
fighting style?
What is a fighting style? Fighters and also paladins can do fighting styles. They help you attack good or defend yourself good. So you can pick up one of those.
Can
So
do that
e-
much damage.
So I can do that
per
even as a
turn.
non-fighter. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Let me think. Let me look it up. So fighting style, or what was the other option?
Well, you can pick that one up, or and it's
Oh,
and or.
and.
Yep.
Oh, and.
Uh,
Okay.
Yep. You can pick up additional folks to put in your legion, or you can get specific weapons. The you could get a mundane one for your level 1. Oh wait, did you guys get to? What did I say? Your honor cap. Okay, so you can do this 3 times. So if you wanted to, you could get 2 fighting styles, and like a mundane weapon if you wanted to.
A mundane weapon.
Yeah, just like a regular one. Or you could get a +1 weapon, and a fighting style and some folks. It's kind of up to you.
I'll just do 2 fighting styles.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did you want a mundane object as well for them to give you, or?
I'll probably just exchange it for gold, honestly.
Okay, yeah, just.
I mean, what kind of mundane items are we looking? I mean,
any
actually, yeah,
martial weapon or something like that.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Unless it's a firearms, but I don't think they'd have that.
No, they wouldn't have that.
Okay, I'll just exchange it for gold.
Okay, so you'll get 50 gold instead. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
What about Greg and Pinpin?
I'm thinking about great weapon fighting.
That would be great, I think. You have 2 other rewards you could take alongside great weapon fighting. What else would you want?
What are the other 2 rewards?
So you can also get a second fighting style, or you can get extra lads to put in the legion, or you can get a +1 weapon.
I'll go for 2 weapon fighting. Oh, for 2 fighting styles.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be great.
And then you can either get lads or a weapon.
More lads.
More lads. Okay, so
Get
it'll be
more
like
midgets.
Okay, let me put that in. So
All of your shortest people.
initial lads, a few more lads. Pinpin, what are you thinking?
So what are my options? Lads.
You can get lads, weapons, or fighting style. You can do that twice. Otherwise, you can get lads or weapons for one of your other ones.
What are the weapons?
They're just like, so you can get up to a +1 weapon, but then that would take the place of one of your fighting styles. Otherwise, you can just get a normal, like, mundane martial weapon. Simpler martial, whatever you want.
Just lads, honestly.
Okay, so more lads, all right.
Lads.
And then 2 fighting styles, or do you want to do a bunch of lads?
I don't know what I need fighting styles for, so more lads.
Okay, so many lads.
Yes.
Understood. So you'll be getting close to about 700 folks then in your legion total. And obviously, we don't march all 700 people onto the field. We have a mechanic called battle rating, which is different from CR. Basically, your army will have a battle rating, and whenever we fight hordes of Sundered, they will get to roll a d20 and add their battle rating to the total check. That means if you have a battle rating of 400, you get to add 400 to the d20, and just whoever wins, wins.
What's our combat width?
Your combat width that's a good question, because that does exist. Hold on. I believe it's 100 per group. So you guys will have
Okay.
about 7 groups.
Gotcha.
Let me just make sure. That's a good question, though. That is a thing.
It's a good thing it is.
Yeah.
I think it'll take great weapon
Groups have a maximum
fighting.
size of 100. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So we
And
get
different
se-
size creatures have different, they take up different amounts of space.
Yeah, if we don't want to have reinforcements, we could have 7 groups of 100.
Yes. Yep.
What is I chose defense and close quarters shooting, by the way.
Very cool.
What is Dranikin got 5 infamy? What is that get us?
I don't know.
Okay.
I will figure that out. All right. With that, we will close out here, as I now have to make a fucking army. But that's fine. Expect lots of goblins, right? Orcs, folks like that. Do you guys have a preference to what sort of goblinoid or entity within the Zavid Horde you want? It could be like
Short.
gnolls. Short. Okay,
I
small.
like bugbears personally.
Okay. We might take just kind of more of a classic look at the Zavid Horde then, and just do like hobgoblins,
Just
goblins,
give us a big old
bugbears.
rough and tumble. Yeah, give us a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
old rough and tumble group of
Yeah.
boys.
Do all 3.
Understood. The goblin folks. Understood.
Yep.
Cool. Well, that'll call it. We'll end stream here. Bye bye.
All right.
Ooh.
I
Do
did
I
not
want
expect to
blind
do this
fighting
this
or
session.
unarmed?